Now, before you ask as to why I look a little bit purposely violet for this video, it is because we are talking about a specific classic that is about to hit theaters at the end of this year, and ultimately, I have to say that this movie is and will, for sure, be nominated for several Oscars, and yet I haven't even watched the movie. And the movie we are talking about today is none other than the classic that will be Wonka. Yes, Wonka is going to be coming out the end of this year, and it stars none other than Timothée Chalamet as the titular Willy Wonka, and I think that they picked a perfect person to be Willy Wonka in this one, mainly because I feel like he could bring the nice wonder of Willy Wonka to that character. I think Timothée Chalamet is a fantastic actor, and I believe that this will be definitely the movie that he gets nominated for at the Oscars for, yes, leading actor. Best leading actor will probably be Timothée Chalamet nominated in that category, and I feel like this movie just looks beautiful. I think that the direction that they're taking this movie in looks amazing. I know that most of my judgment toward this movie comes specifically from the fact that we saw a trailer for this movie that came out, and it just looks breathtaking. It is one of those moments where you said, you know what? You see your kids or you see a friend of yours and you're like, you know what? We need to go to the theaters and watch this movie. This looks like a type of movie that you want to leave your house and go watch in the movie theaters. It looks beautiful. The direction looks amazing. I just feel I have this intense urge to say that this movie will get lots of nominations at the Oscars, probably for, clothing design. It'll probably get for direction, obviously, because it looks amazing. And for me personally, the one bone I pick with movies sometimes is the cinematography. And this movie feels like it has crispy, buttery, smooth, amazing cinematography. And I do not doubt for 1 second that this movie will definitely be nominated for cinematography at the Oscars. And I am making all of these assumptions that I'm making right now at this moment are based on a simple trailer. This one trailer says a lot and can say a lot about a movie. And if the movie doesn't meet the expectations that people have, listen, I get it. But ultimately, we need to know about Willy Wonka's story. Now, if we're going to talk about Willy Wonka-based stories, we can go back a few years ago when we saw, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We saw Johnny Depp as Charlie in this incredible chocolate factory that, was kind of left for him, that I believe was like a continuation of the original, based on what I understand. It is the continuation of that. But Willy Wonka is such an interesting character, a character that you just look at and you're like, okay, this guy has something up his sleeve. He's ready to, present something like out of nowhere. And we want to know where that came from, where that sort of character buildup came from, that when we watch, Gene Wilder play that character, we are like, oh my God, this is quite interesting, and he played a fantastic character, so much so that he became iconic as Willy Wonka. Gene Wilder created this incredible, amazing structured character with almost like a backstory, but based on what I understand, he was reading the script, but he was building this character as he went along. And that was just absolutely awesome to see, seeing that he was the one who helped develop this character along the way. And now seeing Timothée Chalamet take on the reins as the titular Wonka character is going to be freaking awesome. And I'm very, very, very excited to see what he does with this character. Now, I do have to bring this up because recently it became a meme on the internet, and I think that this meme could possibly be, a fan cast in the future. I just thought that I should put this in here in the video, kind of squeeze this in here because it is something that so many people have been drawing comparisons to. So much so that even my dad, when he saw him, he was like, oh my god, this guy really does look like that. But one specific person in today's, media kind of, world that a lot of people have been drawing comparisons to, specifically to Gene Wilder, is Jeremy Allen White. Now, I'm gonna move back here, and I'm gonna put both of them on screen here. I'm gonna put Jeremy Allen White here, and I'm gonna put Gene Wilder here. Now, you can clearly see the similarities, right? Like, in the future, if they decide that they want to make another Wonka-based movie, I think that they pretty much have who they need for that role to play an older version of Wonka. Now, that's just what I think. It's just an opinion of mine, but if they decide to make a new one, they got who they need. So I just would like to add that in there as a future Wonka prediction. Just saying. But that is just what I think. These are all speculations and opinions of mine that could be very different from yours. And I want to know what yours are. So go down in the comments below and tell me what your opinions and speculations on this specific project is. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when new videos go live on this channel. And thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next video.